I have a confession. I am an enabler. I'm an enabler to have defunct human beings on the face of this earth. That sounds kind of harsh, but it's true. Because you know why? I'm a landlord. And the people that have come to our door needing a place to live, selling their sob stories, or paying a month, seeming like a good human being, and then never wanted to pay again because somehow the world has treated them badly and now they can't pay for whatever reason. Maybe their ODSP, which is the Ontario Disability Plan, check didn't come in the way they thought, or they spent on something else and now they don't have rent money, or, you know, the miracle god of government didn't pay for the rent that they said they were going to pay. Whatever the deal is, people come to us with all these stories as to why they can't pay rent. And, you know, sometimes we go with it and give them an allowance to be a week or something late or whatever the deal is. But, you know, now it's like the third week in February and we have 2 tenants here that seem to think that the, you know, government gods are going to come in and rescue them somehow, some way. These people annoy me to no end. They're like, keep me awake at night. I don't know, just annoy me. And it's not like a one-off. It's like all the time. We actually had a guy who was an immigrant, and I don't know what deal he thought he had with the government, but they paid for his first month's rent, and then he was to pay after that, and he thought that was just atrocious. And his car broke down one day, and he had to get it towed, and he thought somebody in the government should be paying for his car to be towed because, you know, it was somehow really bad for him to have to do it himself and pay for it out of his own money. It was just unbelievably awful that he actually had to spend $80 or something for a tow truck. Again, it's not a one-off. Like, this happens all the time. And we've had tenants who've come and suggested that they do odd jobs for us to make, you know, the rent payment. So that was not too bad. At least they're doing something for it. Most of the time we just have people who don't even want to answer the door when you know, knock on the door to get the rent because they're afraid you're going to be coming after them and kicking them out, which I would like to do, actually. There's some people out there that just need to be kicked on their keisters so they can get the motivation to be responsible human beings on this planet instead of living off the government handouts or whatever, however they're getting their money. Sometimes I don't think I really want to know how they're getting their money, but otherwise they do get the government money and then they spend it all on stuff that completely irresponsible with that money, so that last thing to pay for is the rent, and then they don't have the rent money. We've just had some really wonderful human beings live in our home, in our house, in our motel, just really interesting people. So we keep raising the rent, hoping to get better interesting people. That works sometimes. So I don't know what it is out there. People, I don't know. I say I hate people all the time because seriously, people annoy the hell out of me sometimes. These people that really think that, you know, I guess it's sort of the opposite of whatever president was who said, ask not what your country can do for you. But these people actually are asking, what can the country do for me? What can the government do for me? Why isn't the government taking care of me? I need to be taken care of. I need to be spoon-fed out here. I can't live on my own. I can't take care of myself. I can't pay my own bills. I can't pay anything. I need a handout, not a hand up, which I think is what a lot of the government departments, when they come up with these programs, think they're doing, is giving someone a hand up. No, it's a handout. It's not the teach a man to fish. It is the give the man the fish every day of his life so he doesn't have to learn to do anything for himself or herself, you know, as the case may be. So this is my rant. People suck, you know? Well, some of them do anyway. There are some good people out there, and there's some people who are well-meaning and really do have legitimate reasons to be late on the rent, but the majority, slackers, total slackers. They don't want to do anything for themselves in life, so they just hope to live off of, you know, the charity in our hearts. I always say my name is Charity. I'm not running one. Too bad, so sad. Grow up. That's all.